Hi, it's Mrs. Ferris from Wood Library. Are you ready for some bedtime stories? Bernard and I are. So let's get started. Feel free to leave a comment in the comment field or wave and just enjoy yourself. Our first story is a new book at the library. It's called The Perfect Seat. It's by Minh and Gus Gordon, and it's published by Disney Hyperion. And it's about a moose and a little moose. Can you read to me? Of course, but first we have to find the perfect seat. Too big? Too small? Too old? Too new? Too rough? Too slippery? Should the perfect seat make you this dizzy? I don't think so. Too thin? Too wide? Too tall? Too small? Too funky? Too funny? What about here? Oh my goodness. Oops. Are you okay down there? I give up. Found it! And it was perfect. Sometimes it is fun to find just the perfect place to share a story, don't you think? Should we do a finger play? Which one have you been wanting to do? I'm hoping you've had your dinner because I think we're going to do our hot dogs. I've got 5 little hot dogs. They're cooking in the pan. The grease got hot and one went bam. So 4 little hot dogs are cooking in the pan. The grease got hot and one went bam. 3 little hot dogs are cooking in the pan. The grease got hot and one went bam. So 2 little hot dogs are cooking in the pan. The grease got hot and one went bam. So 1 little hot dog is cooking in the pan. The grease got hot and the one went bam. So how many do we have left? Did you say none? No little hot dogs are cooking in the pan. The grease got hot and the pan went bam. Well, we're going to have a story now about 2 friends. At least, I think they're friends. They should be friends. This is called The Rat and the Tiger. It is by Keiko, Kasza. And it's published by G.P. Putnam and Son. I'm a rat. Can you see him? Just a tiny little rat. Tiger is a big, tough fellow. We are best friends. We used to have a little problem, though. Whenever we played cowboys, Tiger was always the good guy, and I was the bad guy. Tiger said, "The good guy always wins in the end." What could I say? I'm just a tiny little rat. Now, whenever Tiger and I shared a donut, well, Tiger always cut it so that his piece was bigger than mine. Tiger said, "It's nice to share, isn't it?" What could I say? I'm just a tiny little rat. Whenever Tiger saw a flower he liked, he just pointed and expected me to go and get it for him. Tiger said, "Isn't nature beautiful?" What could I say? I'm just a tiny little rat. One day, I built a castle, the biggest one I had ever made. "Look, Tiger," I shouted proudly. And Tiger said, "Nice job, rat." And then he jumped into the air and he kicked my castle to pieces. "That's it, Tiger," I screamed. "You're not my friend anymore. I may be a tiny little rat, but you're a big, mean bully. Goodbye." Well, I was mad. And I was sad. But most of all, I was scared. I had never yelled at Tiger like that before. And when Tiger found me, my heart almost stopped. I thought he might kick me just like he kicked my castle. "Go away, Tiger," I shouted. "I'm not afraid of you. Leave me alone." But Tiger didn't. He didn't come to kick me. He had fixed my castle and he wanted me to see it. So I did. But I told him, "I'm still not your friend." Then Tiger asked me if I wanted to play the good cowboy for a change. So I did. But I told him, "I'm still not your friend." Next, Tiger asked me if I wanted to cut our donut for once. So I did. Oh, look who got the big piece. But I told him, "I'm still not your friend." Finally, Tiger asked me if I wanted a flower. So I pointed to one, and Tiger bravely went to pick it for me. "Maybe," I told him, "just maybe, I'll be your friend again." Tiger smiled. And ever since that day, we have gotten along just fine. We take turns at everything, and we split our donuts right down the middle. We do have a little problem, though. A new kid on the block. Uh-oh. Do you see how he divides the donut? Looks familiar, doesn't it? Well, should we do another finger play? Which one should we do? Maybe we could have some, ducks that go swimming. Do you remember that one? These are your 5 little ducks, and with your other hand, can you make a mama duck? 5 little ducks went out one day, over the hills and far away. Mama duck said, "Quack, quack, quack, quack." Did you fold one in? But only 4 little ducks came back. 4 little ducks went out one day, over the hills and far away. Mama duck said, "Quack, quack, quack, quack." Fold down another one. But only 3 little ducks came back. 3 little ducks went out one day, over the hills and far away. Mama duck said, "Quack, quack, quack, quack." But only 2 little ducks came back. 2 little ducks went out one day, over the hills and far away. Mama duck said, "Quack, quack, quack, quack." But only 1 little duck came back. 1 little duck went out one day, over the hills and far away. Mama duck said, "Quack, quack, quack, quack." But none of the 5 little ducks came back. So the sad mother duck went out that day, over the hills and far away. Mama duck said, "Quack, quack, quack, quack." And all of the 5 little ducks came back, and the mama duck was so happy to see them, she gave each one of them a great big kiss. And the little ducklings were so happy to see their mama, they kissed her back. Well, I think we might have some ducks in this story tonight. This is called The Farm That Mack Built. This is written by Tammi Sauer and pictures by Jackie Urbanovic. And it's published by Clarion Books, Houghton Mifflin Harcourt. Looks like we might be seeing a play. And do you know what that is? It's a musical instrument. It has strings on it. In fact, I can almost feel strings. And it's round down here. It's called a banjo. Welcome. Hello, and welcome to Animal Theater. Today's performance is based on the mostly true story of Old MacDonald. Please sit back and enjoy the show. Well, this is the farm that Mack built. And these are the, what do you see? The pigs. What do pigs say? Oink, oink. That live on the farm that Mack built. And these are the cows. That, what do cows say? That joined the pigs. What do pigs say? That live on the farm that Mack built. And these are the monkeys? Oh dear, no, no, no. Monkeys do not belong on a farm. Shoo, shoo. Now, where were we? Ah, yes, these are the, what do you see? Sheep. And what do they say? Bah. These are the sheep, bah, that sprang past the cows, moo, that joined the pigs, oink, that lived on the farm that Mack built. And these are the kangaroos. Oh, my apologies. This is the, what is that? A horse. And what does a horse say? Neigh! That pranced by the sheep. Bah! That sprang past the cows. Moo! That joined the pigs. Oink! That lived on the farm that Mack built. And these are the, do you see what I see? What are those? Did you say elephants? Do elephants belong on the farm? No. Oh, fiddlesticks. And these are the chickens. And what do chickens say? Quack. That zip past the horse. Neigh. That pranced by the sheep. Bah. That sprang past the cows. Moo. That joined the pigs. Oink. That live on the farm that Mack built. Oh, I'm a bit nervous to see what comes next. But here we go. These are the eggs? Oh, yes, eggs do belong on a farm. Well done. Crack, 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 crack. Aha! The chickies must be hatching. Let's see those cute, fluffy yellow chickies, shall we? Penguins? Oh, woe is me. This is the worst barnyard play ever. If only we could try again. One moment, please. Or maybe two. Ah, yes. This is the farm that Mack built. These are the chicks, cheep, that popped from the eggs, crack, that rolled by the chickens, squawk, that zipped past the horse, neigh, that pranced by the sheep, bah, that sprang past the cows, moo, that joined the pigs, oink, that live on the farm that Mack built. Thank you for being such a lovely audience. We at Animal Theater would like to wish you a wonderful rest of your day. Cheep, oink, moo, moo, cheep, oink, oink, bah, cluck, neigh, bah. Oh, there's that banjo. And you know what that is? Well, if you can't read, I better tell you. That's the end. Well, can you shake, shake, shake your sillies out? Shake, shake, shake your sillies out. Shake, shake, shake your sillies out and wiggle your waggles away. And can you clap, clap, clap your crazies out? Clap, clap, clap your crazies out. Clap, clap, clap your crazies out and wiggle your waggles away. Can you stretch, stretch, stretch your stretchies out? Stretch, stretch, stretch your stretchies out. Stretch, stretch, stretch your stretchies out and wiggle your waggles away. Can you stand up? Because it's time to jump. Can you jump, jump, jump your jiggles out? Jump, jump, jump your jiggles out. Jump, jump, jump your jiggles out and wiggle your waggles away. Can you yawn? Yawn your sleepies out, yawn. Yawn your sleepies out, yawn. Yawn your sleepies out and wiggle your waggles away. Can you shake, shake, shake your sillies out? Shake, shake, shake your sillies out. Shake, shake, shake your sillies out and wiggle your waggles away. Well, I don't know if it's almost bedtime at your house, but it's bedtime in this story. This is about Froggy. It's called Froggy Goes to Bed. It's by Jonathan London with illustrations by Frank Remkowitz. And it is published by, I always have to look, Puffin Books. So there's Froggy's bed. Looks like his toy box. Maybe he's getting a book out. Oh, he's put his clothes all over the floor. Well, it was late. Froggy was too pooped to pop. He'd been playing hard at Max's all day long. Froggy, called his mother. What? It's time for bed. No, cried Froggy. I'm not tired. Yes, he is. Well, why don't you take a nice bath, his mother said. We'll make it a bubble bath. Okay, said Froggy, but first I have to find my boat. So off he went to look for it. Flop, flop, flop. Those were his feet. He looked in the fridge. He looked beneath the sink. Nope, not here. He looked in the laundry bin. Found it. And then he took a bath. Splash, splash, splash. Now it's time to put your pajamas on, said his mother, and she wrapped him all cozy and warm in a towel. Okay, said Froggy, but first I have to find them. So off he went to look for his pajamas. Flop, flop, flop. He looked on his floor. Nope. He looked in his toy chest. Not here. He looked behind his desk. Oh, found them, and he put them on. Zoop. Froggy, called his mother. What? It's time to brush, said his mother. Okay, said Froggy, but first I have to find my toothbrush. So off he went to look for it. Flop, flop, flop. He looked in the fish bowl. Nope. He looked in the wastebasket. Not here. He looked in the cookie jar. found it. And then he brushed his gums. Brush, brush, brush. Remember, frogs don't have teeth. Froggy, called his mother. What? I bet you want your Huggy, said his mother. Yup, said Froggy. I have to find my Huggy, though. So off he went to look for it. Flop, flop, flop. Do you know what a Huggy is? It's not his mother hugging him. No, it's his favorite toy. Oh, here it is. It's under the stove. Bonk. He gave it a hug and then climbed into bed. Now it's time to sleep, said his mother, and she gave him a goodnight kiss. Okay, said Froggy, but first I need a snack, and then I'll go to sleep. And he hopped out of bed. Flop, flop, flop. I don't know if he should have a snack if he's already brushed his teeth, but munch, 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 he ate a bowl of flies and then crawled back into bed. Now go to sleep, Froggy, said his mother. She was getting a little tired herself. Okay, said Froggy, but I'm thirsty, and you have to close the closet door and then open my door just a crack and turn the nightlight down just how I like it, and then I'll go to sleep. Oh, fiddlesticks, said his mother. She got him a glass of water. Oops, said Froggy, looking more red in the face than green. It spilled. Oh, Froggy, said his mother, and she wiped it up. Got him another glass of water. Glug, glug, glug. Closed the closet. Slam. Opened his door just a crack. Gree. And turned down the nightlight just right. Now, go to sleep. Okay, said Froggy, but first, will you read me a story? Of course, dear, said his mother, and she yawned. And she read, and she read, and she read, till the book dropped thump, and she fell asleep, snoring like a horse. Good night, Mom, said Froggy, and then he closed his eyes and went to sleep. Good night, Froggy, said Mr. Owl sitting on a branch. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Do you ever have trouble going to bed? Does it take a long time? He found lots of excuses, didn't he? But he still had to go to bed. All right. Well, I think it's time for a bubblegum before we get ready for our flannel board story. So can you reach in your pocket? And remember, if your jammies or what you're wearing don't have any pockets, just pretend and pull out a piece of pretend bubblegum and unwrap it, if it has a wrapper on it, and toss that wrapper in the trash. And then pop the gum in your mouth and chew it up until it's all soft and squishy, and then we'll do something disgusting with it. Here we go. You ready? Put your hand out. 1, 2, 3. Spit your gum. And only your gum. And clap your hand on top of it. And now your hands are stuck together with, oh, sticky, sticky bubble gum. Sticky, sticky bubble gum. Sticky, sticky bubble gum. Stick it on your chin. Now, how do we get it off? You can shout it out. Unstick. Sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, stick it on your back. Unstick. Sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, stick it on your cheek. Unstick. Sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, stick it on your arm. Unstick. Sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, stick it on your nose. Unstick. Sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, stick it on your knee. On stick. Sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum. Stick it on mom or dad. On stick. Come on back. Sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, stick it on your toe. On stick. Sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum, sticky, sticky bubble gum. Time to throw it in the trash. All right, so let's get our flannel board up tonight. And I'm going to hold it this way because one of the animals in it is very, very tall. So, once upon a time, there was a frog who happened to meet a giraffe. Let's move the frog down just a little. I think you'll still be able to see him. Hello, called the frog. What's it like up there? But the giraffe was so tall, he couldn't hear the frog. Pardon, said the giraffe. Said the frog. I need to get up higher. So he went to find someone to help him get higher. And he came back with a lion. So the lion stood right next to the giraffe. And the frog hopped up on the lion's back. And he called out, "What's it like up there?" But the giraffe was so tall, he couldn't hear the frog. Pardon, said the giraffe. Said the frog. I think I need to get higher. So he went to find someone to get higher with. And he came back with a hippopotamus. So the hippo stood right next to the giraffe. And the lion climbed up onto the hippo's back. Oop, get back there, giraffe. I was afraid you might try to fall. He's trying to get down a little lower. And who hopped up on the lion's back? The frog. In fact, he hopped right up on the lion's head. What's it like up there? He called. But the giraffe was so tall, he still couldn't hear. Pardon? Said the giraffe. Said the frog. I guess I need to get even higher still. So the frog and the lion and the hippo went to look to see if they could find someone who would make them higher, so that at last Frog would be able to, well, ask his question. And who did they find? What elephant? So elephant stood right next to giraffe. I have to keep moving giraffe, don't I? Because these animals get bigger and they're just kind of moving him along. So he stood right next to giraffe. And hippo climbed right up onto elephant's back. And lion climbed right up on hippo. And frog hopped all the way up to the very top of lion's head so that he was nose to nose with that giraffe. What's it like up here? Frog asked. Oh, it's very nice up here, thank you for asking, said Giraffe. But please, could you move back a little bit? You're tickling my nose, and I think I'm going to, chew! And Frog went tumbling all the way back down to the ground. Oops, said Frog. By the way, said Giraffe, what's it like down there? And do you know what Frog said? Pardon? Because he was so far away from Giraffe, he couldn't hear Giraffe's question. And ever since then, well, Frog and Giraffe never got to be very good friends. They just lived too far away from each other. Well, let's finish up with one of our Sandra Boynton books. I think I forgot it last week, but we're going to do Pajama Time. This is by Sandra Boynton and is published by Workman Publishing. Well, the moon is up. It's getting late. Let's get ready to celebrate. It's pajama time. Pull on the bottoms. Pull on the tops. Get yourself set to pajama dee-bop. It's pajama time. Now some are old and some are new. Some are red, oh, just like Bearnard's, and some are blue. Some are fuzzy, some are not. But we can all pajama in whatever we've got. It's pajama time. Oh yes, it's pajama time. Now some are pink and some are green and some are the ugliest you've ever seen. They might be stripy or polka dot, but we can all pajama in whatever we've got. It's pajama time. So pajama to the left and pajama to the right. Jamma, 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 PJ. Everybody's wearing them for dancing tonight. Jamma, 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 PJ. Now all around the room in one big line, wearing our pajamas and looking so fine. It's pajama time. Hop into bed, turn out the light. You can have a party in your dreams tonight. It's pajama time. Hush, hush, it's pajama time. Hush, hush, it's pajama time. Shh. Good night. Sleep tight. That's the end. And that's the end of our program for tonight. So thank you for joining us for some bedtime stories. We'll be back next week with some more. You can always watch any old bedtime story programs on our YouTube channel, and we hope that you'll join us again. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.